What's going on, guys? We're going a little bit crazy. In the quarantine. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of It's a Quarantine Thing. I'm your host, Morris Mode, and I gotta tell you guys, man, it's presented a challenge to kind of do the show the way that we're doing it, since like the team, we all have to do it, our own way, and I just cannot wait till we can get back together and doing it the old way, the way that we like to do it. But I do have some things that I want to talk about today. I want to still address this business that we're in. But for right now, let's get started on what we are going to be drinking today. We're going to be drinking, yes, some more Corona Familiar. And I want to talk about why I chose this. And it's not because I was trying to make a joke. I think the joke has already been made and it's really not even funny anymore. But some sad news. I guess because of the jokes, the brewer, I can't remember who they said on the news, but the people that make Corona and Corona Familiar is going to stop brewing it.
Say what?
For right now, due to the virus. And I think that's kind of shitty. That's my 2 cents on it. You guys let me know what you guys think, but like anybody with at least half of a brain in their head should know that the Corona beer does not cause the virus. So yes, Mike, if you don't mind, I'm going to pour myself this tasty beverage. So let's move on and talk a little bit about this Corona Familiar. As you see, I have no lime with this because it's not needed. I know I've already given my opinions on Corona, just regular Corona. This Corona Familiar is the real, true Corona. I love this stuff. Like, I remember years ago, back when I used to play in a band, I would get the big 32 ounce. I'd get like 2 of them, take them with me to band practice, and it generally got me right at the level that I needed to be. But man, I love this. This is not as good as some of my all-time favorite Mexican beer, which I'm not going to disclose right now because I have something brewing for that. And I don't want to spoil the surprise. But this Corona Familiar, man. Oh, man. You know what? Man, I'm going to have to give this Corona Familiar an 8. Like, it just leaps and bounds better than the regular Corona Extra that you're used to seeing. Corona Familiar is very good. It's not dark. You would think that it would be, it's darker than regular Corona, definitely, for sure. But you would think, like, I guess with the darker bottle, you would assume that it would be a darker beer. But it's not. And I don't know how true this is, but I've heard people say that, like, this is the true Corona that is in Mexico. Like, the Corona Extra that a lot of women drink, that is actually Americanized Corona. I don't know how true that is, but I like this, and it sucks that they're gonna stop production of it because of this whole stupid virus, man. Like, because I really like it, and I'm hoping that, because I know that the people responsible for it is they do Corona, Modelo, and Tecate, I think. I hope they're not shutting all of them down. I mean, that's really gonna piss me off. Yeah, I'm gonna give Corona Familiar an 8. And since I have kept you guys a really long time, and I'm surprised that I was talking this long just by myself with nobody to like bounce off of. Like, I'm literally here all by myself. Actually, like, I feel like this was a pretty long rambling episode. But I do want to give like a quick thing off my chest right quick. And you know, I was thinking about like breweries, like they're gonna stop brewing Corona because of this stupid virus, and it got me thinking about a lot of things. Like, I love like small micro breweries, and there's some that I haven't even been able to get on the show yet, just because like there is a lot of them, and a lot of them that I like. And with everything that's going on right now, you know, we're seeing a lot of people like having to shut down, businesses shut down, people losing their jobs, and man, it's terrible. It really is terrible. It's like I see both sides, and like all around it's terrible. Like, I see companies letting go people all because, you know, the president signed the bill or whatever it's called that you know, if you're quarantining your business and your employees are having to go into quarantine, you still have to pay them. And a lot of businesses are refusing to do that, so they're letting people go. And to me, that's despicable. Like, just flat out despicable. Because with the, I guess, economic relief package that they signed, these businesses are getting money back. And they're letting these employees go so they don't have to pay them. They're gonna get money back. And it's just all about, you know, them making money. That's all it is. And I want everybody to remember, after this virus is taken care of, because it will be taken care of, I want everybody to remember how these people, how these companies are treating like us regular people, like us fucking plebes, I guess we are. Like, we as a people, as a society, as a unit, need to remember this. We need, I mean, obviously we can't quit our job because we don't like their I don't want to say politics, because this is beyond politics. This is basic fucking human decency. That's what this is. But we can't like just up and quit our job because we don't like how they treat people or what they've done. I mean, we all need to work. We all need to do our part. But we do spend our money. And I know firsthand, I've learned, based on just what I've sat back and watched over the course of the past 4 weeks, I'm not going to lie to you guys. You guys have seen me laugh, joke, make all kinds of, making a fool out of myself. But I'm going to be serious right here. I'm fucking livid, fucking mad as hell. And I'm just watching everything. And after all this goes away and the problem has been taken care of, I am going to do my part and try my best to remember these shitty companies. And I'm going to remember the good companies too, the companies that are stepping up, trying to do more, wanting to keep their employees employed, shifting their focus. You've got companies out there that make fucking t-shirts and hoodies, and they're shifting their focus to make masks, and they're providing a necessity, an essential, and they're keeping their employees working. And I mean, stuff like that I'm gonna remember. Yeah, okay, I don't like paying $50 for a t-shirt, but I'm gonna remember you as a company, and I'm gonna remember everything that you've said and everything that you've done, and I'm gonna give you my money. I'm gonna give you my money because you've earned my respect, and I'm gonna try my hardest to where, if I can, what I purchase will be made right here in America. Yeah, you're gonna pay for it, and a lot of people are like, oh man, I ain't paying that. So, okay, I'll give you a quick example real quick. I had done some research and I found some shoes, big name brand, some shoes that they actually do make here. The difference is the imported shoes, which I'm actually wearing now, are like $90. The made in America shoes are $170. You pay for that. You because you got to think, these companies, these are American workers that are doing this. They're getting paid wages that they deserve. Well, they probably deserve more, just because I know how companies roll. But they're being paid. They're being paid to do this. They're, I don't know all the ins and outs. I'm not that guy. But I do think that moving forward, I'm gonna see a lot less made in China shit in my house, and a lot more small businesses. And one thing that I've got to say, I do got to give a shout out to these Georgia breweries. These Georgia breweries, I've been following you guys on Instagram, and you guys are really working hard to kind of like keep y'all staying moving. And I dig it. I'm a drinker. We're all stuck in the house. We want to drink. So shout out to all you guys, man. I want to give a shout out to Scofflaw Brewing. I want to give a shout out to Terrapin. I want to give a shout out to Jekyll, Monday Night. All you guys are doing exactly what y'all need to be doing, and I'm gonna get you guys on the show. I'm gonna drink y'all's beer. I'm going to review it and hopefully get more people interested in what you guys got, and hopefully get some new fans in the process. But yeah, all that bullshit aside, wanted to give that little thing out. I'm thinking about you guys. I want all you guys to stay safe. I want all you guys to stay healthy. And if you've been shit on by your company, we're all being shit on by the government. But, hang in there, man. Hang in there. You got people looking out for you. You got people thinking about you. And no matter what, we're going to get through this. But we got to do it together. It's a guy thing, yo. Like horror first, everything afterward. But did my fat just fucking jiggle on my arm? Oh, fuck me. I got to play that shit back.